would just, I don't know, it make it like,
right.
Not like a schedule, but like, oh, I'd be like, it's 9 o'clock. Hold on, all right. Let me, you know what I'm saying? It would be like a fucking schedule. But actually,
right, like a fun thing.
Right. When you sleep in the bed with somebody, see, you gotta kind of.
Right.
It has to flow, but the dynamic is different. It's just fucking different. So yeah, I don't know if people, I guess, do you, but maybe don't do you.
That's true.
But I think we'll get into that episode 69.
Yeah.
Because I
think
where I want to take that is like, I want to go off the rails. We're like over the guardrail and we're tumbling. But
we'll save it then.
It was also I guess if we're getting into celebrity bullshit, and I don't got a clip for you. Actually, they may have talked about it on here actually.
What?
On the Breakfast Club somewhere, but I don't feel like pulling up the clip, and I don't necessarily want to use the two. I don't even say we won't even get into the names because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Right. So there's a I won't even go into the he's a rapper, so just disregard that. Where's my gavel? Sure you didn't hear that. Right? So there's a guy, he's been with his girl for 10 years, he finally proposed. Right? He proposed this year. When I saw it come across my timeline, I wrote on this, because now if you're gonna be in the comment, if you're gonna be looking in the comment section, I can only scroll before I give my 2 cents. So I got
right.
But I'm not
everybody.
I'm like, hold on. I'm
yo.
No. And I put with the light bulb emoji, smart man, you gotta secure them visits, because that's what I would be like. Nobody wants to go to jail.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong.
He got caught with guns in the airport.
Right,
okay. That was the missing piece.
What? No, now you're like, oh, that makes sense. What? Get your shit off.
I feel like I shouldn't even have to say anything.
What, with the visits?
Like, bitch, you said yes? What is wrong with you?
Well, you would have said...
I wouldn't have been with him, first of all. I wouldn't have been with him. But, like... Oh, my God. Now you want to marry me?
Yo...
Now you want to marry me? 10 years later? Like, what the fuck? No. No.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad you're saying this. I saw that and I was like, I can't believe them. So I'm not going to say I can't believe
like,
you.
What?
Really? I'm surprised, actually. Because I think that's what... Before Joe Budden took us on some weird fucking... I can't even call it wormhole because, he ain't even, you know what I'm saying, doing what he need to do. So before we went there, I think that's actually more of what I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong clip, but that's kind of where I was going with it. Like, so I personally feel, and I spoke about this on podcasts before, like the More Hate podcast, where like because I had to ask women, like when I got around.
More hate podcast.
Yeah, that's gonna be a T-shirt too, the remix. But when we were just, one person was like, I'm like, shit, I know in 2 weeks if you like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was the Valentine's Day.
Right, exactly.
I listened to it recently.
Right, exactly. They're like, no, you gotta wait a year.
Who said it?
The single people.
Right. And the married people
and the married people was like, shit,
when you know.
When you know. See, now I say that to say, how do I word this, right? Yeah, like I was never married because I didn't want to be. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have done it, but it would have been 10 year. It would have been one of those 10-year.
Right.
I'm not saying I would have got caught with a burner in the airport. Shit happens, so I'll leave that alone. No, but see now if
I feel like he looks stupid.
We'll play what ifs.
He looks stupid doing that, in my opinion.
See, I didn't think so. I'm glad you're saying this, because I really was like, one, he's securing the visits, and I'm like, well, I guess it's been, like, might as well. Like, it's 10 years.
Might as well.
I didn't think he looked stupid, but I was just like, all right, like.
No, you, like.
What is he going to wait, 16? Like, I guess now, like, you might as well, like, what are you going to wait for the 20 year? Like, I get it. See, that's and that's another thing.
But she wasn't good enough to marry.
I can't speak I don't know. I don't know them.
Now that he ain't got no choices.
This is where I was gonna go with it. I can't speak for all men, right? But I think that may be how it happens that way. Like, maybe like how it's something I can't even explain that shit. Like, I think it's my like deep caveman instincts. When I saw 10 years, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, even I feel like I wasn't even using my brain. I'm like, all right, I was like, yeah, that's about that. Like, I feel like my deep man code was like, that's about the deadline. Yeah, you made the deadline. I swear. So like, when I hear you say this, I'm like, I'm not sure if I've never been one-sided about anything, but I'm like, maybe I'm not looking in the gray area here. Like, I think I'm in the black. I think I'm looking, but because I thought I actually was like, yeah, what the fuck, they get married now and then.
I don't know. I mean, but you know how women feel about getting married. You need to look at it from a woman's perspective.
That's why I say I can't speak for all men, but your deadline, kind of like. Not deadline.
You're going to jail. That's your fucking deadline.
Oh yeah. See, I keep forgetting about the
going to jail.
Damn.
Like,
so
that was like a.
So.
Oh.
Now let me ask you this.
That's why. Let
me ask you this.
I
right?
didn't mean anything.
I also saw women. Bro. See, I feel like we could go on about this, so I'm just.
On and on.
Yeah. I don't.
Because I didn't know. I'm glad that I learned that. It's important. That's.
I guess that's why.
I mean, like, I remembered it. Yeah.
Right. So, what was I just saying? I don't remember.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. And the fact that you.
I can't.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I also saw women saying, "Well, that's it. Sayonara, like, good luck. That would have been the end of us," right? So. I actually thought that was crazy too.
But
I'm like, what the fuck you gonna wait till now for?
It's fucked up from my point of view, but I wouldn't have been with them 10 years without being married.
That's crazy. I guess because I.
Like, are we gonna do this? Are we staying together?
I could.
Looking still?
Damn. Now I kind of wish I waited 7 years to pop the question.
You wouldn't have.
See, I didn't see, but that's why it's
wouldn't have, because
no. I don't really wish, but now I'm like, like, what if I wasn't?
No. We have to. Think about it this way. It's not about like even knowing. You're like, I want to make sure that she's mine. No, it's about like if you know, you're not gonna hold back and wait because technically she can go.
That's true.
So it's a selfish thing too.
That's valid.
I know, like, it's selfish. Like, I want to keep you. I want you to be mine.
And cut. I don't listen. Joe Budden can do what the fuck he do. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Listen. How much time we at this podcast? We gotta wrap this shit up. What time is this thing? What are we at? 28 minutes? Oh no, we'll be back Monday. No, but I get that, and that's why I say, like, when you know, because they're and I always say I don't play those X games, but I think I'm gonna start dabbling in my X games in my bag, because no, seriously, because I only speak from. I don't speak for the internet.
Right.
I speak from my 100% my personal experience, not about what I heard, not about what even you told me, not about what my grandma tried to pass down to me. No, can't do it. I speak from 100%. So the shit I spew,
it's from experience.
So I say that to say I've been with women and I'm like, no shot. And I think that's also, and I can't speak for all men, but that's also why and that's why I had to say the X Games thing to say, that's why I know that person that I can empathize
with somebody who is not with who they're
with the feeling that I can feel the feeling of being like,
it's not right.
Nah, this ain't right. This isn't right. And I don't know how long we gonna string this on for.
And you're like, kind of arguing with yourself, like, well, maybe it's something, you know, like, maybe it's me.
Sure. And that's when, and to the other end of that, before we go on a deep, dark dive, it's a nice night. The weather's good. I don't want to rush things. I'm going to take it slow. That's why on the other end of it, when you know. That's why on the other end of it, in 3 hours, you're like, this is going great. Yeah. And you know what? At that point, you know, if I stay true to myself, if I stay true to, you stay true, you can really get a feel for it.
Right.
The second you
veer.
Think about closing the door. You're at 99%.
Yeah.
And from there, that's when it's something I personally can tell you. It's something a woman can say on the first date to have me like, nah, I'm not digging your morals. Like, we're already getting off to a bad start. I may say it, I may not, but it's something you can hear that you may. I don't know about other men, but me, like 5 years later, I'd be like, I wonder if you still feel the same way, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when
you are like extremely deep thoughted. It's not a word.
I'm rolling. Podcast verbiage.
Podcast words.
Verbiage. I just learned that today.
It's
I think.
Good word.
I hope I used it right.
Seems right.
That's my switch. I'm rolling. Podcast.
I like it. It's a new one too. So we made that up as well.
Go ahead.
Nah, I can't remember what I was talking about.
Oh man, me either. And cause I got high. And cause I got high. And cause I got high. Da, 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 da. I was gonna talk some shit, but then I got high. I was gonna pour me up and get more lit, but then I got high.
You're not helping.
I'm not helping? My mic is all fucked up, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah.
It's because you got Apple.
It's because I got high. It's because I got high. How did we get here? We're having too much of a good time. We got to talk about some fucked up shit. I got another clip from The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is doing a good job. I love stealing their topics. I'm going to do this every week. So tune into The Breakfast Club and then tune into me to hear me talk about to hear my 88 cents on it. Because I got a lot of shit to say about one line or a headline that I read from them. Because this is fucking awesome. Because Charlotte, I got to hear it from Charlemagne and you got to hear it from me. You have no idea what's going on right now. Shout out to my YouTube listeners.